And the lights turned red. And it's Fabulous Friday. And it's 8:03 in the morning on this amazing and fabulous Friday, August 31st, last day of the month. Wow. It's been an incredible month, to say the least. When I think back on events and circumstances and things that have happened and some of the crazy stories that I've heard this month, I'm like, say what? Ah, three cheers. Tomorrow is September 1st. Speaking of which, noon your time, wherever you are in the world, please take just a moment and take ownership of your peace by speaking out loud to the world, to the universe, to Source, to God, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and your angels. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. We need to do this to calm down the insanity, to calm down the chaotic thought processes, to calm down the negativity. We need to do this. We need to get peaceful and then spread the peace. So, with that in mind, figured we could all use a little healing today. Did some healing energies yesterday as well. So I'm going to use Doreen's first deck, Healing with the Angels, published by Hay House. And of course, that is Doreen Virtue. Because it's simple, it's straightforward, it's very clear, it's very concise. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I always put this into prayer and ask that it be for your greater good, that it asks for your higher self, that it's uplifting, clarifying, empowering. Take your power back. Take your power back. And strengthening. I think that's the word I want to hear today. Strengthening. It's been a week of themes every day. From forgiveness to let go, let God. It's been this ongoing, repetitive message leading up to tomorrow that all of these things need to fall into place in order to become peaceful. And those have been those aha moments, those epiphanies, those statements of truth that we all need. That's so cute. I just heard that. This one. Okay, got it. It's like, Monica, you missed it. Oh, okay. Didn't miss it that time, though. Okay. And that one. All right. Very cute. And so when I let them fall, they fall like normally, just like all straight in a row. But then there's the ones that turn, and then there's ones that slide forward, and the ones that slide backwards. And I know that those are the cards we are supposed to use for today. And it's going to be a short, sweet read, actually. It's a 4-card read. So let us see indeed why I was not only drawn to this deck, but what God, His Son, Holy Spirit, our angels, and our guides need us to know. I feel that there's this need today. What do we need to know? So let's go take a look. It's one of my favorite images, and I've talked about the vision that I had where this image also happens to almost emulate it, and it's the support card. Isn't that gorgeous? This support card, take a look. It's like your angels, your guides, your ascended masters. It's all sharing their healing energy, love, and light through their hands to enlighten the world, to shine their light, to give you the support of their love and energy. You are supported by love. Wow. This is Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., and this card's speaking to me very much. I have every window that I can opened this morning to breathe in the fresh air, and it is the nature card. We need to breathe in and celebrate nature. If you're a painter, get outside and put up your easel. Just slap some paint on it. Pay attention to nature. Actually stop and listen to the sounds around you. Don't just hear them, listen to them. And absorb the energy of the living creatures on this planet, from the plants to the birds to the squirrels to every animal, every insect is around. Speaking of insects, I started my morning by going into the bathroom and flipping on the light. Lo and behold, there was a spider on the wall, a big spider actually, not like a daddy long legs, but like a big spider. And I'm like, dang, well, I think I scared it as much as it scared me. And insects are highly intelligent. We need to pay attention to them. Because I flipped the light on and looked this thing and it went whoop, straight to the top to the ceiling. Ran just as fast as it could. And I'm like, now what do I do about you? I got a spray bottle and hit it with some spray. Do you think I can find that sucker? No, I was all prepared. I had some paper in my hands and I was going to take it outside. Now I can't find that silly thing. But it tells you the intelligence of living creatures. We need to pay attention to them. I love doing my dishes at my kitchen sink and watching the squirrels and the interplay and the interaction they have not only with each other, but with the birds in my backyard. It is hilarious to watch the birds almost play with the squirrels, dive bombing. And I know that they're protecting their territory and all that other good stuff, but it's really quite fun because then the squirrels dash away and it's like, I can't catch me. It is absolutely hilarious. We need to find those moments to celebrate nature. Wow, I knew this card was going to show up today. It just felt it. I knew it even before I touched the box. It's just surrender and release. Let go and let God. You do not have to hang on to the pain that you've been enduring for all these years, all these decades. It's time to let go. The broken vase no longer serves you. God is giving you a brand new vessel to hold you tight, to hold you strongly, to ask you to give him the pain that you're enduring. You no longer need to be controlled by it. Last but not least, I'm not surprised either, signs. Yesterday, I was so surprised. I did readings for a reason. And rather than doing cards, the first thing that happened is their loved ones showed up. And I'm talking about that because your loved ones not only give you signs, but your angels give you signs. And you don't have to make something into a sign. And it happens. You'll start to see it, but you need to be aware of it. And part of that awareness comes when you surrender and let go. And when you get outdoors, when you get into nature, you'll start to see the signs. If you're always in your home, what signs are they going to send you? And signs are very subtle, they're very sweet, they're very clear when you see them. But it's not like, oh, look, there's a ladybug and that's my dad. It's a ladybug. Now, if your dad used to call you ladybug when you were a little kid, or he would always draw them or had pins or brooches or something, then he may have brought your attention to the ladybug that was there as a reminder or as a memory of him. It's not that your dad is the ladybug, is that he brought your attention to the ladybug that was always there. It drives me crazy when people say, oh, look, the red cardinal's my mom. Oh, look, that pigeon that's on my windowsill is my grandma. No, they're bringing your attention to that to be able to bring back the memories. Wow. Okay, that was short and sweet. So I will close this reading real quick. And yeah, I know I've had loved ones go, would you please tell him I'm not the cardinal? But, I do have an opportunity to kind of nudge it along with energy so that you'll see it. But I will go ahead and close this reading. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, obviously they're going to continue into September. You don't have to book it right away, but you can certainly purchase it. The half-hour reading is only $25, and it is a live reading via Skype or Facebook Messenger. The 1 hour is only $45. I love doing them. They're exciting, they're powerful, they're fun, they're enjoyable, they're uplifting, and we get to have a blast, quite frankly. And I'd love to do them. So take advantage of it. houseofangelcardreadings.com. If you would like a mediumship reading, those are also available on the website. It is not on sale at this moment. When we hit the 5,000 fan mark, I am going to take the mediumship reading and put it on sale. I'm not going to do it yet, but when I hit 5,000 fans, not followers, but fans, we're going to do that. Speaking of which, we're almost at 4,200 fans right now. We're over 4,400 followers, so I do thank you for sharing, for commenting, for hearting, and for liking. tomorrow. Let's talk about it again. It's September 1, noon your time, no matter where you are in the world. And literally, it's going to start in less than 4 hours. Is that right? Yeah, it is. In Australia, on that part of the world, because they're 16 hours ahead. It's already started. Wow. Did I do that right? I did. It's already started. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. That's at midnight, so it hasn't quite started yet, but it can start. No matter when you want to say it, I'm going to try and do it every hour tomorrow. I will go live as often as I can on the hour to celebrate it. So I was not quite right, but we're close. We're not quite there yet, but close. Uh, because, yeah, that's 8 o'clock. It's midnight in Australia right now. Let's get together. Let's join together as a united force. We did this last year. It was absolutely amazing. You could feel the energy of it all. If we're not peaceful in our heart and in our soul, how do we expect the world around us to be peaceful? Claim it, own it, love it. Have a fabulous Friday. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. And blessed be your day.